Hey, we're on day 8 of the Serving Challenge, and do you know that God really doesn't need you? And actually, that's a really good thing. So let's go. Hey, this is the follow-through. I'm Pastor Fred. Great to have you with us. We are doing the Serving Challenge. We're going through that. We are on day number 8 today, and the big idea is that God doesn't need you. He doesn't. And actually, that is a very good thing. I can remember there's a concert video of U2, the band U2, and Bono says, my God ain't short of cash, and I can't really do his Irish accent very well. He's really saying, like, God doesn't need my money. Now, I think Bono was being kind of negative, taking pot shots and maybe at some of the prosperity preachers out there and whatnot. But it's a really good truth to wrap our minds around, that God can do amazing things. And I want to grab a passage that shows us that, and that is Matthew chapter 14, verse 25. It says, "Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them walking on the lake." Jesus didn't need a boat, no form of transportation, nothing to get him from one side of a lake to another. He could walk on water. How amazing is that? That should adjust our attitudes massively, just that idea of who he is. Yesterday we talked about what he thinks of us, man, his love and his grace for us. And today we connect that with who he is and what he is able to do. Because when we look at serving and how we're going to serve, and having this whole week, we're talking about our attitude, that we would have an attitude, that we would have our mind set on Jesus. And we know from about a week ago that he came not that the world would serve him, not that the disciples or the Pharisees or anyone would serve him, but he came that he would serve, to be of service, to be a servant, to be the one who would give his life for us. That's what he came to do. And so all week we're going to talk about, I want to connect in with that mindset. I want that mindset to be my mindset, because I really believe with all my heart that is the most freeing thing. Now, it is probably one of the things that we combat and fight against the most all that time. I want to be the one in charge. I want to be the servant. But then when I look at what I can do versus what Jesus can do, I can't walk on water. I can't. Now he could, like Peter, he could enable me to do it, right? Peter was able to walk on water because Jesus enabled him to. It wasn't that, he mustered up enough energy, spiritual energy or something. No, not at all. Jesus was making it happen. He was making it happen. And there's going to be stuff in our life where we just go, man, I don't know how to make that happen. I don't know how we're going to help these people, right? You might think, I have no money. How can I help that person that's asking me right now? And God's going to give you that truth. I mean, you can pray for that person, you can encourage that person, and maybe you can find someone that has resources that can help that person. See, right there, boom. One seemingly impossible issue, God taking care of it. And again, when we look at what he can do, suddenly our attitude is one of reaching out to him, because he's got all the cards, man. He's the one that's done it all for us. So today, let's do that. Let's focus on that. At the end of this, your reading today, please get in there. There is a challenge. It looks kind of like this in your book. If you want to look at it, today's is on page 8 of the book, day 8. Well, actually, day 8 of 40, but it's actually page 61. Sorry about that. I was looking at the wrong number. Numbers kind of throw me. And it's going to ask us to share at hashtag Serving Challenge. And let's do that with all the things, our experiences today. Maybe how did we serve? How do we encourage somebody or help somebody today? All right, let's get after that challenge. Let's be challenged by it. I think that would be pretty awesome. And we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be in day number 9 tomorrow of this whole week looking at attitude. We'll see you then.